Welcome back to the channel, my freedom-loving, two-way supporting patriots, for another Sunday Thoughts episode. Uploading this one a little later today than I normally do because I was just really kind of struggling with what I wanted to talk about today, and I have some other Sunday Thoughts videos uploaded I haven't released yet, but just didn't feel like any of them really fit for today. So this one I'm going to kind of talk about our quarantine here, and then a couple legislative items going through. So I was in Kansas last week helping out Grandma and hanging out with her, and was waiting to see if we were going to go under any kind of quarantine back here in Denver, and it never came through. So I drove back out on Monday, and I was listening to the radio on the way back home, and about 2/3 of the way of the trip back, our mayor, Michael Hancock, announced Denver going under a self-quarantine. And I'm about 2 miles from Denver, so just outside of Denver in a big suburb. And then the next day, Jared Polis, our governor, came out and announced a statewide stay-at-home quarantine. That's expected to go through the 11th, so we're officially on lockdown till the 11th. Essential workers are still allowed to work. My brother-in-law, who I'm working for right now, has his own flooring business, and the flooring, skilled trades, those type of jobs are considered essential out here right now. So luckily I'm still able to work, so I've had some real long days this week, and it's been a struggle, but I'm blessed to still be working for right now. And I'm going to hang out here in Denver until this all hopefully blows over sooner than later. Unless restrictions get any worse, then I'll head back to Kansas, hang out with Grandma. Couple bills that I'm sure you guys have already probably heard about. One being HR 5717, and it's basically the apocalypse of gun control laws, where they are trying to ban literally everything. Like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen videos on it, so I'm not going to get into all the details, but I am going to have a link down in the description box from the Firearms Policy Coalition to sign and oppose that bill, and it sends it to the right people, to your state legislative who has a voice on that. So please oppose that. Click on the link below that I'll have, because it's about as bad can get, you guys. And that was proposed by Hank Johnson, the guy who thinks Guam will tip over if it has too many people on it. So that kind of just shows the stupidity of these people who push these bills through. The other one is a pro-gun legislation. It is HR 6126, and it's to do with suppressors. And it's to put a cap of a 90-day maximum on whether you can be approved or not approved for a suppressor, where if it hits the 90 days and you still haven't been approved yet, it's an automatic approval, that they have to approve it and you can get that can. So as far as I'm concerned, you should be able to walk into a gun store, pick out which suppressor you want, and walk out right then and there with it, because it's not a firearm by any means. But this is good legislation to help push that forward in the right direction, you guys. So I'll leave a link below for that as well, from the American Suppressor Association, where it'll send that out to the correct people as well to help promote suppressors and get the wait times on them down. And then lastly, just kind of a fun news one, or a fun video I came across, is Matt Best. He's the owner of Black Rifle Coffee. If you guys haven't seen him before, he puts out some pretty funny videos. And he did a quarantine song, which I'm going to leave a link below as well. And it's just an awesome video. It's super funny if you guys are looking for a laugh right now. I highly encourage you watching it. I've watched it probably 20 times, not exaggerating. It's hilarious. And lastly, I just want to end you guys with the Bible verse, if you are still here tuned in with me. And it's going to be 2 Timothy 1, verse 7. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. So it's kind of scary times we're living in right now, and with the quarantine and the way the economy is going and everything. But that fear comes from the devil, you guys. These uncertain times come from the devil. If we just trust in God and seek Him, He's gonna take care of us and make straight our paths. So there's no need of fear, you guys. And that's basically all I got for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. And so I was struggling to figure out what to do this one on exactly. But I'll catch you on the next video. And thanks for watching as always, you guys. God bless.